We don't condone the use of any illegal substance or any illegal activity. This video is intended for instructional and educational purpose only. Watch at your own risk. Viewer discretion is advised.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And they got it with a green leaf sway. See bunnies rolling up, we light it our way. Mr. Guinness got the bombs, we puffin' all night. Talking cultivation, yeah, we're feeling alright. Light it up, feel the vibe, let it be known. Garden Cultivation Network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Shouting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night. Wednesday to Friday, we keep it alive. Cannabis talks, everybody's feeling high. Sharing secrets of the grow, it's a sacred art. In this cultivation game, you gotta play your part. Keep it real, keep it tight, watch the plants grow. Garden Cultivation Network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
What happened there? Caught you mid-rip?
Got me mid-rip. Yeah.
So, how are you?
Good way to start the show. I'm good. I'm good. It was a good day today. It was a long week, but it was a good day today. Yeah. Finished nice and early. Played some
That's always good.
the cornhole, the boards and the bean bags. Playing that out on the front lawn at the boss's house while we were waiting for paychecks. Had a couple beers in the afternoon with everybody. It was fun. It was a good day. But the week was long as hell. Long week.
Speaking of this week, we had Preston on Wednesday. That was a pretty awesome interview. He's got a really bad ass setup. I said that slow, that sounded bad. A badass setup.
He's got a science lab in his house.
Definitely. So if you missed that episode, you could always go back and rewatch it, or you could head on over on Spotify under Garden Cultivation Network.
Yeah. And Instagram and blah, blah, blah. All that stuff.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. And I was actually on Discord today, so we are over on Discord. Not very active, but there is a GCN Discord.
I suck at Discord. We were talking about that with Vixen, Crimson, and L on Monday about how much we suck at Discord. And I was like, shit, I haven't even been there in over a month. My last good morning was probably over a month ago.
That was about mine.
It was probably longer, to be honest with you. I'm not a good Discorder.
On the plus side, we are getting closer and closer to our 1,000 follower. We are now in the low 900s. So that's exciting. Once we hit 1,000 follower, what's going to happen, Ganiks?
We're going to give some shit away. And I'm excited. There's a lot of good stuff, actually. Some stuff that I've never seen given away before, which I think is super cool. I said at the very beginning of when we mentioned this at the very beginning that we were going to try to kind of think outside the box, and I wasn't coming up with many ideas, and Bunny and I talked about different things, and we were striking out, and then all of a sudden that outside the box ideas just kind of landed in our laps, and we were like, fuck yeah, that's it, that's the one. So I'm really excited for some of these prizes. Some of these prizes I actually want, but I can't win them. But I'm excited to see what you guys
people would
win
think it's rigged, and it's not for us regardless. Exactly.
Right. No, I'm excited to see some of you guys win this stuff because you guys are here supporting. Without you guys, we wouldn't have 900 subscribers. We wouldn't be doing 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So you guys are the culprit to this. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So we want to give back, say our thanks and our appreciation, and yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I'm excited.
Yes. And this Wednesday, we have Miss Flower Fox coming on. If you don't know who she is, I highly recommend you check her out on Instagram. She grows some badass plants. She also grows some badass roots. She's just an all around really nice person. We got to meet her in person as well. And yeah, I really like her. She's cool. She's a great
She's cool.
grower.
She's got badass indoor plants and badass outdoor plants. So
Yes. And she's also dabbling in what do you call that again?
mycology
Yes, that one.
on and not just the psilocybin, but just mushrooms in general. She's growing all kinds of cool stuff. Definitely,
Yes.
you guys want to learn more. Wednesdays or night. Wednesdays and night. So, yeah, she's cool. It's gonna be fun. And I
It
actually
is going to be a lot of fun.
had her before when we were doing the other show way back when, but I actually wasn't there for that night. I can't remember where I was, but I wasn't there.
No, you weren't there for when we interviewed Flower Fox.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that one, but
It was
like
just
Bunny said, we
females.
we got to hang out with her in Toronto last year, so that was fun. That
Yes.
was one of the gromies that we got to meet and chill with, and smoked a bunch of weed
Yes.
with her.
Yeah, we
That was
got some
fun.
from her too, and it was amazing. From her
It
and
was
her
sharks.
husband.
It was Shark Mouse's weed. She gave all hers
Yeah,
away to
Shark
everybody
Mouse.
already by the time it came around to us. So she was like, "Do you guys mind if I give you some Shark Mouse?" We're like, "No, that's
It was
hell
really
yeah."
good.
It was really good. So you see their posts and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good. It's good weed. They know what they're
Yes.
doing.
Speaking of good weed, it is Friday, so it is Show Your Grow. Tonight we are keeping it till 11 p.m. because I do have engagement after it. But yeah, we would love for you to come on and show your grows.
I'm just
Ganix
writing
is
in the
typing the
background here.
order. See?
How can
And
you
if you
tell
missed
them?
the episode, we were on Grow Me Talk on Monday. You could always go over on Grow Me Talk and watch that episode.
Yes. And July 30th, we are going to be doing a live premiere instead of our regular Wednesday show. We got to hang out with our homie, Mr. Jorge Cervantes, and that'll be on there. And that's going to be a
Mm-hmm.
lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And I can't wait to rewatch it again, actually. I've watched it at least twice already, trying to edit. I got another probably time or two to watch through it, make sure it's all good. But I'm excited for you guys to see. Where
Yes,
you at,
yes,
Lowe's?
yes. Yeah, he's such a nice person. Also,
Boy, yeah,
humble, very humble in person and on camera.
yeah. It was a lot of fun. Like we literally sat there for an hour before the show started, like before we even started recording, just having a conversation. Like we're old buddies. It was a lot of fun. There
And
was
it
a
was
lot of
only
stuff
supposed to
that
be,
that
what, 40 minutes?
it was
His
only supposed to be 30
schedule?
minutes, and he hung out with us for two
It
hours. So
was
we
like
got a good
almost,
solid
yeah.
hour of recording, and then a whole nother hour of just chopping it up with him. And like some of the stories he was telling us before we hit record, man, I wish we were recording that part because some of it was gold. But I mean, It was gold after that, anyways. It was gold on the recording too. We sat down with him a few times. I think this is by far the best one we've done with him. So
Yes.
can't wait for you guys to see it.
Also, I apologize in advance because I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi, but sometimes I freeze, so I might be
It
lagging a little
happens.
bit.
It happens. So when Bunny starts
On that
talking
note,
over everybody, that's why.
on that note,
And
no, wait a minute. Congratulations to our cultivator of the week. Dun, dun,
do do do
dun.
do.
Rolling up the pride, the community's yours. Every bud you nurture, it opens up doors. With the fire in your heart and the grind in your hands, you elevate the scene like you're making plans. In this garden of dreams, you rise like the sun. So here's to you, cultivator of the week. With every single strain, you got us feeling weak. Thank you for the love, the knowledge, the bliss. In this cannabis game, you cannot be missed. Shine bright, keep pushing through the haze. You're the unsung hero in this green world maze.
Yeah.
Justin Selvey. I think I said it right.
Oh yeah. I think so. He can correct us if he decides he would like to come hang out.
Yes, he's got beautiful plants.
Yeah, he does.
Also a
And
great supporter.
he grew those Lolocycosis and he actually pressed his, and I'm growing them right now. So that's kind of cool. Getting to see, I love
Nice.
seeing stuff like that where you get to see like what you're doing right now that you're not as far along. So you get to see other people grow it first and see what they turn out like in their gardens. And then you get to see your own, how they turn out after that. I think that's so dope. And
Is.
we're going to try to keep everybody to about 15, 20 minutes tonight because we do tend to sometimes run a little longer on some of them on some gardens. So we're going to try to keep everybody to like 15, 20 minutes at the most and
Yes.
wrap her up right at 11 o'clock. So
Going back to the
we'll see how that goes.
cultivator of the week, we did ask, and we ask all our cultivator of the weeks some questions. So if you would like to know more about them, you could go over on our Instagram page and read up and learn more about our cultivator of the week.
Yeah, it's nice to get to know the people behind the gardens, you know? Like we get to
Yes.
see the gardens and we get to see all their posts on Instagram or YouTube or wherever they're doing their thing, but sometimes you don't get to know that person and it's cool to be able to, learn why they did it or what they're doing and why they chose to do things that way and just, the behind the scenes stuff. It's nice to get to know the people behind the makes it a little bit more personal when we're hanging out in here. Yo, my little cannabis family. It's been a minute.
It has.
And
Shout out to everybody in the chat. So we got Saul, we got Grandpa, my little cannabis family, Dr. Dank Nugs, Curly Greenleaf, um, Mine Cannabis. I always mess up on that one, and I remember Minnesota. That's what she had told me. Remember
mm,
that. So yes.
nice,
Shout
nice.
out to our moderators keeping the chat clean and positive. And a
Oh
shout
yeah.
out to all of yous for being here. We appreciate that. And on that note, let's see some gardens. I'm excited.
Yeah. Me too. All right. I already forgot who I told was first. There we go. How could I forget this? How could I forget this man? What up?
Happy
How's it
Friday.
going?
Cheers.
Happy
Happy
Friday.
Friday.
Just about to chop one.
Nice.
Oh, lucky us.
I love when you guys wait to chop them.
Heck yeah.
We're
Got to.
gonna go here. Put you on the big screen. That way we can see everything. Put him on the big screen. He shuts his camera off.
Ooh, look at that. What is that?
Banana pudding.
Damn.
Ooh.
She got big.
She's got a
She's a
lot of bud sites.
And then this one will be right behind her.
Ooh, she's pretty.
Like 3 more days, I'm figuring.
Same
Just
strain.
a,
Banana pudding. Yep. Same one. Same.
What were you gonna say,
just a
buddy?
reminder for those who don't know, this is like his what, second or third grow? He's a new grower.
This is my 3rd harvest out of the 5 by it's like my 5th harvest total.
Yeah. Time flies,
Nice.
man. I remember it was like yesterday.
You're
You were like,
killing
"Oh
it.
man, I just
I know.
started."
Oh
I
yeah.
swear it was his like second or third.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, time flies. But you've been up in that room because you moved rooms. You've
Yep.
moved into
Now
your own spot now. So you've been in there now for a few runs now,
Yep.
and you're crushing it.
And this is Fast Buds apricot. Bizzle hooked me up with the banana puddings, and Frankie's hooked me up with
Nice.
Fast Buds.
Nice.
Nice.
My little cannabis
Chuck.
family wants to know how long was the veg on those because they're huge.
3 months.
3 months for veg.
Yep.
All week.
Yep.
Look at the color.
Yep. I
Looks
pushed
like
them a
she
little
has
longer.
pink in there.
Oh, there's some pinks and purples and.
Yeah, she's pretty. Nice work, man. I love seeing
You
not
see
that
the
you're a new grower anymore, but you're a newer grower. I
Yeah.
love seeing people like you that came into this like a year and a half ago kind of thing, and you're killing it.
You see that though?
Yeah.
This Otto's 6.5 feet tall. I had to
Damn, that's an
Jesus.
crop top it. Yeah, she was huge.
damn.
My light's at
Wow.
6 feet.
Yeah, so she was pretty well touching the light.
She's growing
That's
the light,
crazy.
so I had to. Yep.
Wow.
We got
Damn, that's an
another
auto.
question. Is this your best grow yet?
I would say this plant right here for sure is my best grow yet. Right here. This one went so smooth. It's build a soil, just pro mix, just nice, smooth, easy. Went well, no problems. Turns out beautiful. She just stinks, and yeah, I know this is gonna be the best one I've done yet for sure. This plant.
Are you gonna stick with build a soil, or are you gonna keep kind of experimenting?
Oh, I'll never stop. You know.
Cool.
Just keep trying to learn
Yes,
and
those
play
swirls are
around.
good.
Are you gonna stay organic, or are you gonna kind of dabble in
Well,
syngenic or
I did the
synthetic,
bottles
or-
before.
Yeah, you were running advanced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got
I've
Athena
done the
there.
bottles and yeah.
So you're gonna maybe do like a synganic run now that you've done both now. Maybe mix them up and see what you can.
So I did this with Green Rush and the Advance. I already did that a little bit
Okay.
with the plant. You know, and I didn't really like fighting it with doing that. That wasn't.
Right.
I was making problems.
See, I started using Green Rush. Shit, like a while ago now, like 4 years ago or something.
I love Green Rush. It was
They're
really good.
great. They really are good, and for like a grow and a bloom, like they really have like everything that you need pretty much right there in that little bottle. But I ended up doing Gaia Green after that, and in between my top dressing, I would do a feeding with Green Rush in between, and I would, like once a week I would hit a Green Rush, and I'd already have my amendments in the soil with my Green Rush, and man, they were some happy plants. Happy plants. I was using the Green Rush more like a tea almost at that point. I was mixing it with like worm castings and different stuff like that.
Oh, it works
Brewing it.
And it works just instant too. That with those
So
teas.
good.
Oh, it was so
Yeah.
good. Yep.
So that stuff is actually really, really good. For any like a new grower, man, that Green Rush
I
is
totally
so
recommend
easy
it.
to use. That's what
Yep.
J-Rad's used for his first grow, and he killed it.
Yep.
So no offense to J-Rats, but if J-Rats could do it, anybody can.
That was kind of a shot.
I was waiting. I was waiting for that.
No,
Oh man.
no, for real though. Like for people that don't want to like dive in and use like 20 different bottles or all kinds of different amendments, like Green Rush is so good for that, and it works well.
And they make
So
great banners as well.
yeah, they do.
Can't read
Yeah,
it.
they do.
That's blue lobster. That's a blue
Nice.
lobster. That's a blue lobster. And these three are baby Yodas.
Nice.
CC hooked me up with these three, the baby Yodas. Shout out to CC.
They look really good.
Thado Queen.
Actually, all those plants in there look really good.
And
They do. They're healthy.
And AG hooked me up with these. Shout out to AG. Thank you. Yeah.
Thomas Cross.
Nice.
Are you Thomas? Are you talking about doing foliar with Green Rush?
Foiler spray with it? I didn't do that.
No, Thomas Cross in the chat said foliar with it too, even more benefits. Well, he said I've totally treated Green Rush like a compost tea with great results. So I think he's saying that you can foliar spray with it too. That I've never tried actually. I actually am kind of interested in that. Huh. Yeah, he says, yep, foliar spray with Green Rush. I would actually like to try that. Hell yeah, look at those nugs.
Interesting.
Nice work, sir.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I can totally tell you didn't use any DeWalt tools in there.
Yeah, I did.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
I did. That's a lie. That's a lie. I did too. What keeps it clean?
See, there
Oh,
you
well.
go. That's why they're
That's all
so
DeWalt's
beautiful.
good for is picking up the dirt.
Cleaning up the Milwaukee pieces that are broken all over the floor.
Right. Right. That's funny. That's funny. No, you're killing it, man. It looks really good.
Thank you.
I like it. I like it. You've definitely come a long way, and you weren't doing bad when I first saw you. You were doing really good. It was like your first or second grow, I think, when I first met you,
First girl.
and you were doing good on that.
Yep.
And you've come a long way since then.
Oh my
So
goodness, yes.
kudos to you.
I mean, growing two little autos, and now because my first grow was just two little autos in the 3x3, and that was a joke.
Yeah.
That only lasted me 3 weeks, 4 weeks of smoke, and I was going right back to buying, so that was pointless almost.
It wasn't a joke, and it wasn't pointless because it was your first grow,
learn.
and it was a successful grow because
Yeah.
you, like you said, you had
You
enough
made it
weed to
to
last you 3 or
harvest.
4 weeks, which
Yeah.
means you completed it. You had
Yep.
weed,
Yep.
smokable weed.
Yep.
So that's never a waste because you learned a lot from that grow, and not only did you learn a lot, but you also learned that you love doing this.
Yep.
That's when you started investing more and getting bigger equipment and more
Then the
room.
ethos
And,
grow. I don't know if you remember the ethos grow. My second grow, that
Yep.
was almost a pound on the 3x3.
second
then
grow.
And then I was addicted. I needed another tent. I needed more. I want more. Yep.
You think
Yeah.
you'll ever expand into something besides soil, or like, are you interested in any
I want to try.
DWC? Or?
Yeah, I want to watch and Rue. I want to. Rue be showing his porn
Eventually
too much
expand.
to me, getting to me.
Yeah, and we've been getting a lot of people on lately that are hydro people, and it's not on purpose. It's just kind of how it happened, and it's like
Yeah.
Yep.
like I said the other day, every person that we get on that's doing hydro, it keeps pushing me just a little bit closer and a little bit closer to wanting to actually try it. Like I've been bitten by the bug. I've been watching a lot of videos, and like you said, watching Rue and his plants, and Preston that just came on, and Andrew Heckman from Ogo, and yeah, man, I want to try it. It's gonna happen. I know it is.
And just be able to lift up your bucket and see all the roots like that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of that. Just like, what the heck? That's awesome.
Yeah.
And like Cece said, like you don't even have to start off with like a whole setup. You can do it with one plant.
Yep.
Just mess with it and see if you like it, you know? And if you like it, then go a little farther with it. But start off with one. Put it beside your other one. Do a little comparison. And
Right.
see what happens. Maybe you might love it, you might hate it. Who knows?
Yep.
You should both do one. A DeWalt bucket and a Milwaukee bucket.
You know I got a DeWalt bucket right here, right?
I figured.
I'm sure you do. That's for picking up all the trash.
No, it's got my recharge tea in it.
Okay.
It holds the good stuff.
Mm. The gold. It's got the gold. That's
It's
why
got
it's
the
yellow.
gold stuff in it. Yep. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't say I hate all DeWalt stuff because I do have some DeWalt that we use, but it's select items.
Well, when your Milwaukee breaks down, you just grab the yellow and you know you can count on it. So it's just like, all right.
No, I use the yellow as paperweights to stop my
Yeah,
like my locate papers from blowing away in the wind and stuff.
A little bit. DeWalt makes the best sauce. Best. Yeah, right.
Yeah, killing that shirt, Tyler.
Oh, my Tupac shirt. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. You're doing an
Yep.
amazing job. I can't wait to see what you do next because literally every grow I've seen you do just keeps getting better and better and better and better.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I'm excited to see your next one and your one after that and your one after that, and it's exciting to watch.
It's just fun.
It is.
You know? Just
A lot of
relax.
people get
fun.
discouraged with mistakes and stuff like that, and like now after growing for so long, yeah, mistakes suck, especially when they kill your whole crop and stuff like that. You know, that does suck, but sometimes for me it's actually fun trying to figure out what the mistake is that I made and how to get my ass out of it, you know? Bring my plants back from yellow back to green or whatever the case is. Sometimes I can't do it, and that drives me absolutely bonkers, and then I gotta fucking do it again so I can figure it out, you know? So,
But it's part of life, though, you know?
yeah. It's definitely helped me grow as a person, and I'm pretty sure you and Bunny and everybody in the chat, I'm pretty sure it's helped all those people grow as a person as well, because it teaches you things about yourself you didn't even know.
Yep.
Just kind of, it just happens. Shit happens, and then you go,
Yep.
fuck, I didn't even know I was that patient or whatever, you know? So, yeah, it's the way to go. Grow.
Keep
The way to
going.
go is to grow.
That's right. Don't stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all right to take
Hell
breaks, you know? You want to take a summer break because it's too hot or something, take a break. Take a chill if you've been doing too much, or if you're growing freaking like lows and you're just growing too much, just take a little break. And
I've had to stop in the
Send some
summertime
our way.
before.
We'll help.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Bunny nailed that one. Just set them here, you know, you're overwhelmed. Okay.
Take a break. Take a step back. Take a breather. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had to take a break in the summertime before, not because it was too hot, but because I couldn't control the humidity in my basement when I was living at my old place. I had to take like, I want to say July, August off, and I want to say I started back sometime like mid-September or something like that. So I took like a good like 2.5 months off just to kind of regroup and figure out my fucking situation with my tents, because it was like 80% humidity and I couldn't bring it down lower than 60, and it was just like, you know what? I'm not in it. I'm not into it.
Just fighting it. Yep.
Fighting it big time, yeah, and it was brutal.
But bro, that's why I said what I said, because my buddy's talking about quitting because it's so humid.
No, don't quit. Just
Don't
take
quit.
a break.
Just break. Yeah, exactly what I said. Just take a little break for the summer. I mean, it's all right. You got plenty. You got freaking 30 jars of fucking smoke. You're good for the summer.
Exactly.
You know?
when the weather starts cooling down again, I mean, where you are, you get winter just like we get winter. So I mean, it's not going to be this humid forever.
Yeah,
Just
you
take a
know,
break.
I get it, and it's cheaper to grow once it cools
Is
off.
that your buddy that came on the show way back when?
Oh no, it's no, yeah, fucking. If he's watching, sorry for my language.
It's okay.
He hasn't been on. I've been trying, so I don't want to put him on blast. But
Oh, put him on blast. We'll get him back.
Don't want to put him on blast,
And-
but he's fired.
And my other buddy, he needs to come back on too.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
remember you. I can't remember what his name is. It's been a while since he's been here, but he had a nice setup going on. I remember you two were in a little bit of a competition to see who
Oh,
could
he
have
was.
the best
It wasn't
setup
like
going.
he was beating my ass. Freaking. There was no competition. I give him that.
But now look at your
it's-
plans.
But now,
That's why he hasn't been back. Because he's like, shit, Tyler's showing me up. Show me up.
yeah, it's like that banana pudding's killing me, putting me to shame.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, man. We appreciate you coming on. We always look forward to having you on.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I can't wait to see your next grow and your next grow and your next grow because it just keeps getting better and better. So keep it up.
Thank you. Thanks
And
for having me.
always. But we will
growing.
chat soon.
Happy
You
Friday.
got to come back on Instagram once in a while so we can fucking have a conversation sometimes.
I don't even do Instagram anymore.
I know. Trust me, I
Yep.
know. Because I've sent you stuff that was like 6 months ago that you haven't answered yet.
All right.
So,
My bad.
and I don't do the Discord thing. We already talked about that.
Yeah, we're on different pages here. Because I'm on
I
Discord
know.
all the time. You
I know.
Every time
I know.
I'm gonna smoke one, I get on Discord.
I think Al reached out to me the other day. He's like, I'm trying to get a hold of the Germinator.
And you get a hold of me.
I'm like, you could send him a message on Instagram, but he's not going to get it. But I recommend
Yep.
Discord because I
Yep.
think he's over there. So I think that's
where
what
you
he
got
probably
me.
did.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep.
All right,
out.
brother. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
shout out to L. Shout out to L. Go check out his website, guys. The link is in the
The
description.
merch. Fucking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's where our background came from.
Yeah.
A lot of our designs for our shirts and stuff came from L as well. So
All over the
he
community.
kills it.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely everywhere. But yes, sir. We are going to let you go for now so I can stick to my 20-minute word. And
My bad.
oh, it's all good. It's all good.
No.
But yeah, we'll talk soon. Maybe someday I'll come to Discord and say hi.
For sure.
Probably not, though. All right, peace.
All right.
Have a great night.
Happy
Later.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Fuck yeah. Do.
Yeah, he's
All
always
right.
grown beautiful plants from like his first grow.
Yeah, he has. Regardless of what he says, don't even listen to him.
Nope.
He's been killing it since day one. He's one that I've always said that about too, and said like, it's amazing that you can grow this good for your very first time. You know, like when I started growing, I didn't know about YouTube and I didn't know about Instagram and I didn't have people to like reach out to and ask questions to. That came like 2 years after I started growing is when I realized, holy shit, YouTube, there's all kinds of people growing, you know. So I was a couple years into growing by the time I was growing as good as Tyler was for his first and second grow. Took me a little bit. I had to kind of figure some shit out. And it's nice having people on Instagram, Discord, YouTube that we can reach out to and ask questions when we get stuck, because it happens a lot.
Yes.
Tyler's garden is rocking. Yeah, are we ready for the
Yes.
next one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Always ready.
Hi,
Happy
friends.
Friday.
Happy
Hi,
Friday.
friend.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
It's Friday.
Doing really good. Trying to take it slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed a second ago, I looked over at my camera and noticed on my eyes, I'm pretty stoned. I can't really see my eyes at all. Looks like I'm sleeping.
That's okay.
That's
I'm
I
gonna
fine.
can't
wait.
see through mine either.
I can see my eyelashes. Pretty stoned. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty stoned when you're looking at your own eyelashes.
Yeah, yeah,
You can blindfold them with dental floss right now.
yeah. It's the last of my lemon G, so it's had the longest time to cure, and for
Nice.
2 months to cure. So it's probably at its prime right now, probably.
Nice.
But it's the
And
last
do you
jar.
notice a difference in like smell and flavor and all that from when you
Uh,
first put it in the jars?
no, not really. I think it's just gotten better on like the couch lock side. It gets you
Yeah.
super stoned. Yeah. Yep. I think
Nice.
that's the only thing I really know. I think the flavor is just held pretty even the whole way through.
Nice.
So I like that pretty well.
Nice. I always hate that when like I don't go through a crop fast enough and I'm like at the last of it and I'm like the last of it should be like some of the best tasting weed that you
Yeah.
got. Like this is the part that I really want to enjoy because I might not get this back again.
Right. Yeah, I won't
And
get
then
that
you
one back again.
smoke it and you're like, oh man, like it's just degraded. It's been
Waited too
around too
long.
long. It's
Yeah.
old. It's like, man, this
Been
was some of
there.
the best shit I grew and now it tastes like grass.
Yep. I think I did that with my skunk number one. Because I was so disappointed in it. It was sweet and it really wasn't skunky. So I took
Yeah.
a long time to smoke it. Yeah. And it ended up not being so flavorful at the end.
Keep it in the dark.
Yeah,
It'll
that's what I did.
degrade slower. Yeah.
Also what I did is I have the mason jar sealer that goes on the top and vacuum seals it. So what I think I did is I took all the oxygen out of the jar itself, so it kind of slowed down the curing process. It took the oxygen away for it to be able to oxidize. So I think that helped a lot of the flavor and stuff like that stay locked in. Was having that vac. Yeah, but my inside grow is doing really good. I got the Georgia
Oh, yeah.
Hope by Chaotic Genetics.
Ooh, look at those things.
Beautiful.
Got the 650 watt Divison. That's what it's powered under. Growing in the Take and Bake Clackamas Coots from Build a Soil. And this is run number 6. And second run that I didn't top dress. Actually, well, I did top
Crazy.
dress in between the flip to flower. But when I first put it in here, I didn't top dress.
Okay.
But when I flipped the flower here, probably about a week ago, I put in worm castings, compost, and 3.0 Build a Soil mix.
Nice. And you ran those right from day one on a 12-12, correct?
Well, I started to until probably about the second week. My back was starting to get messed up pretty bad, and I knew I wasn't going to be able
Yeah.
to mess with it. So I put them on an 18 and
Yeah.
6. That way I can get the most amount of growth I could. But right at I think week 6, I did end up flipping the flower. So that it had really,
Okay.
yeah, no,
Just a
like,
couple weeks.
yeah, probably about 4 weeks of veg time. But
They look real
so
good.
they're in the flower now. This is the second week, and so yeah, they're looking really really good. Loving it. I got a
Super
clone
healthy.
Yeah,
of
they are.
these two and this one, but I don't have a clone of this one. I actually just now cloned the one today.
Nice.
Just a second ago, I lollipopped everything down. So I still got a lollipop, but I want to wait until next week. I only wanted to get a clone on this one. That's why I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and do this one. Is
Yeah.
what it is. And I'm really probably only going to looking at getting, you know what I mean, top colas here. And this one here. I might end up getting side buds on these two, unless I lollipop them pretty good ways.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
those
really
two in the
just
back
looking for
got bushy, eh?
yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about
Both
that
of
one?
them. Both of them, really.
I think this one here got a little more like um,
More
individual
uniform.
structure, and then this one here just kind of like filled out. But that might just be the leaves.
Yeah, the one's kind of like a sphere and the other one's kind of like a tabletop almost.
yeah. This one definitely did fill out
Yeah,
pretty
that one's
nice.
more uniform, but the other one, I love the bushy ones too, like the round ones.
This
They
one
just
here.
look like a
Yeah.
like a shrub or something. You
It's
know
like
what I
a
mean?
globe.
Yeah, I got to get in
Yeah.
here and separate the two so I can have some airflow. But I like the way this one's smelling. When I clip the leaves off and stuff like that, it's smelling really funky. which I like that. And this one's kind of smelling not as strong, but it is smelling the same. That's almost the same. These two didn't have any smell when I clipped them. This one here didn't have any not even really a green smell or anything. Oh,
It's
and
weird. I
then
got one of my copycats in here has zero smell to it.
yeah,
It doesn't smell like plants. It's chopped, like it's hanging, and everything else smells so good.
and
And
it's
I,
just that one.
like I'll like bring the bud up to smell it, and it smells like nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So the other day, I got curious. So I kind of like broke a bud open to smell it, and it does
Hmm.
have a smell to it when I get like into it, but
Deep down inside.
there is no smell coming
Yeah.
off that plant. Like it is wild.
Yep, I got some issues with the Caribbean Dream, which was my transplanting. I had them in a half-gallon or a gallon pot. Not exactly sure what this is exactly. I don't know if that's you can see the size of it, but I put them in these ones here,
Looks like
which is two of my
maybe a
hands.
3 gallon, maybe a 3 gallon
I
pot.
think these are twos, and if that's a two, then I think this is a one. I think looks about half the size.
Yeah.
That one or that one. I don't know.
I got 3 gallons, and they look similar in size. It's
Did
hard to
these
tell
here?
on camera though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a measurement and figure it out. Because I want 3 gallon pots for my next run. I'm not gonna run in these small ones. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transplant like I did with the clear solo cup method, and then right before the roots start to get to the bottom, then I transplant it in its final home. I like that method. It's pretty good. I mean, this one here got half as tall as my tent. So that's pretty good. It's just that I'm running behind on the CalMag situation. And I was on the Dank Nug show, and we were sitting there talking, and I realized, talking to the guy, that this is CalMag. It's got calcium, magnesium, manganese, iron, all kinds of
Hmm.
stuff, and it's already plant available because it came from a plant. So I
Yep.
watered my plants with this.
I didn't know that molasses had calcium in it, but I definitely 100% knew about the magnesium for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, it has all the life's essentials in it. So that's why I was like, cool, I'll go ahead and use
It's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And
It's
it's
crazy when you think about it. Like molasses is made to make is used to make candy and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's used for a bunch of different stuff, but it's sweetening things and candy and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's like we feed it to our plants, and it's got all the nutrients it needs. But it's
yeah,
weird.
it's got if I don't know if I can get it to focus on that fine print there, but it says vitamin D 0%, calcium 16, iron 17%, potassium 10%, magnesium 10%, zinc 1%, and manganese 8%, and copper
It's got a
also
lot of stuff
28%.
in there, yeah. And like Galaxy says, it's really good for microbes, like when you're making teas and stuff like that.
That's what I usually use it on.
Great for that.
I didn't think about
Even
using it
just
for
even
CalMag.
just watering it into yours because you got living soil beds.
Mm-hmm.
Even just
Yeah.
watering that in, that's feeding the microbes that are in there already. It just makes them go into like hyperdrive.
So what I did is I
Yep.
put molasses, about a shot glass full of molasses in a 3 gallons. I put the root-wise biofos and the microbes complete. I put that in there with some stash blend. So I figure all that biology and microbes with the molasses, you know what I mean, was seeded all. So they're loving it. They're looking, I mean, they got pretty good turgor on them. It's just I'm going to be chasing this color now. This this down here, unless I defoliate that, you know, I mean, all that's going to stay there. It's just
Yeah.
all this will be good and start to green up real nice.
Yeah. I got a
Those back there
few.
bounce. You see, there's nice and dark back there.
Yeah.
It's just these taller
I got
ones.
I got a few leaves in my tent too that are doing some weird shit, and I was like, man, I don't know what that is. Like, I've been chasing this, and it's not affecting the buds. It's just
Yeah,
affecting the leaves again, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know what it is. It
that
looks like I've matched it up, and it kind of looks like maybe a phosphorus deficiency. But again, there's so many other things that are close to it. It's hard to come up with a
Yeah, it's hard to kind of
a
pinpoint it
solution.
in.
Yeah.
I think these autoflowers, they are super thirsty for calcium, magnesium, and nutrients about halfway through flower. Because about halfway through flower, I get behind and I get this. Because in January, I think it was December, I was saying something about my necrotic um, leaves and trying to figure out how I could stay on it. But I had Athena CalMag at that point, but I don't want to use
Mm.
any more salts. So I think the blackstrap molasses is the way to go for me. Because like I said, it bounced these ones back real nice.
Yeah.
This leaf is a lot darker than this one here.
Yeah.
Like down here, they're light, real light green. And they just get darker as I go up. A couple days ago, this one was just as light green as all these. And now it's a little bit darker.
Nice. Yeah, it looks good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Looks really good. And also too, like if you're lacking like magnesium or something like that, you can always do like a Epsom salt foliar spray, which always ends up your plants always end up loving you for it.
Yes. Yep.
I don't know if I would do it too much into flower, like I wouldn't go any farther past where you're at, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
as a
Yeah.
foliar spray, but
I think they're all triggered into flower now. Except this one here was the last one. Or no, that one over there was the last one. It's got the smaller buds on it. It was the last one to trigger into flower. I think this one back here was the first one. And then it was like these two tops, two big ones.
yeah.
But I'll just be checking the trichomes here in about 60 days. And this tent over here will be right around that time, maybe a little bit behind. And we'll be excited at that point.
Oh yeah, those things are gonna get big, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been spraying my plant outside from really far away, just standing there spraying it, looking at it like, oh, you're doing pretty bad back there. Spray you some more. So hopefully here in a couple weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, when my health gets back together and I can get out there and defoliate it and see what it is. I think a lot of my issue too is they are re-vegging. I do
Yeah.
believe my plants outside are re-vegging. I might have put it outside when it had enough time, but where it's positioned right now, it has no sun past 2 o'clock. Not even a glimmer. Not even it's not even really a kind of light shade. It's really dark shaded back that way.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's never had a full day's sun ever. So
Yeah.
I just think it's the last time I'm growing back there. I'm never doing it again. And I'll do autoflowers. It's the only thing I'm doing back there. It's autoflowers
Definitely,
inside
yeah.
pots, and I can control it.
Yep.
100%.
Just gotta know your
It's
limits.
hard. It's hard growing outside, man. And like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
we always talk about
Location.
environment inside, but like you got to think about your environment outside too. And like location, like you said, that's a
Yeah.
big one. Depending on where it is, you might be beside the shed, and that shed just shadows it in
It
a dark
does.
shadow.
Yeah, it's right
You
behind the
got it
shed.
underneath the tree, the sun kind of moves around a little bit, you know what I mean? Like you get sun in there and stuff like that, but it's yeah.
Hey,
I had
couple
one outside
losses.
and it was beside a pathway, and like 3 years or 4 years into my growing, the city decided to put a big spotlight up in the pathway, which then
Oh,
shined right down on top of my plant. And it was like
that's,
mid-season that they did it, like
yeah.
midsummer kind of thing, July or whatever. And that plant ended up herming because it had basically sunlight all night long,
All
and it
night.
was
Yeah. A
it
weird
was
light out
bright.
of
It lit
nowhere.
my whole backyard up, man. Like it was so bright.
Oh no.
I used
Yeah.
to yell at everybody, "Shut the patio lights off. There's no lights allowed back here. Shut the lights off. It's got to be dark." Like we had lights underneath
Yeah.
our canopy, which were fine, but the back patio light would shine right down onto that spot, and I used to yell at everybody, "Shut the lights off!" And then the
The
city
city
came
came
along and
through
did
like
that.
ding.
Yeah, put the
Dang
sun
it.
right above it. It was like fuck, and
Yeah.
like a big bright LED light too. So it was like
Good
almost a grow
lumens
light at
too.
that point.
Right.
But yeah, it was brutal.
A
But I
thousand
mean, shit
ppfd on
happens.
your plants there at nighttime.
Yeah, midnight.
Dang it.
It's supposed to be black, but
Yeah.
it is what
Yeah.
it is. Shit happens. That's
That's why I
just
like
outdoor
inside
growing.
grow. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think I'll stick with organics for quite a long time. The ease of me being able to leave this alone for a week, 2 weeks maybe, probably max 2 weeks. It'd be pretty overgrown and thirsty after 2 weeks. But I could fully saturate this and leave it go, and it'll run by itself for a week. I won't have to worry about timers and emitters clogging up and
Yeah.
water flowing everywhere and all that.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
at least for the next foreseeable future, I'll be organic only for the ease of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like I'll get back to it again eventually too. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm liking what I'm doing at the moment, and it's
So I think
working.
everybody
So,
comes into it Fox Farm, right? With some cocoa, right? So they either go one or the other way. They either go hydroponics or they go organics. You know what I mean? And then
yeah,
they kind of just stay there on that one end of the spectrum. Unless you got somebody like, you know what I mean, that just loves to do every single experiment all down the
yeah.
line. Yeah,
See,
I
that's
think
one
I'll
thing I
just
never did. I never did the Fox Farm thing.
yeah,
Never did the Fox Farm thing. I heard too much. I heard good and bad, but I heard too much bad about
right.
like the inconsistencies of their soil and stuff like that. Sometimes it's too hot, sometimes it's not hot enough, sometimes
Well, the
it's just
fungus
right.
gnats, sheesh. Oh, fungus gnats killed me.
Yeah,
Every bag I ever got
yeah,
of them had fungus gnats in it.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
So I always just steered away from it, and I tried cocoa. I tried dirt first, like backyard dug out in my backyard,
oh yeah, so did
and
I.
like
I tried clay.
just dug holes in my
Hmm.
backyard and filled buckets with it, and then
Yeah,
used like chicken manure and blood meal and bone meal, and that was pretty much it. And then I did some research finally. That's when I realized that there's people on YouTube that do this. And then I kind of did some research and learned about some things. And then I tried cocoa, and that didn't work for me because I couldn't be there enough. I couldn't spend enough time there to water and make sure that they were always fed and happy.
yeah,
And that's when I found ProMix. It stays wet a little bit longer. I
a
don't
little
have to be
longer.
there quite
Yeah,
as much. And then I've just kind of stuck with it. I've tried other things in between, but
I think that was
always
my
come
limiting
back to
factor was my
ProMix.
water issue because I had to go and get water. I still go and get water. That's just how I get my water.
Yeah.
I got like 5, 15, 20 bottles sitting here on the floor. So if I had to do that with hydroponics, oh man, I'd be back and forth with a lot of water through the week.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I went with a big bed of soil. That way I can try to help and retain the water, use less of it.
Yeah.
And it works out. It works out pretty good. And,
Well, and I think that's what we all do in the end. We all kind of figure out which method works best for us, and that's kind of what
mhm.
we roll with.
Yeah. It's like, what is the best way to grow? The way you are growing.
The way that works best for you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
way. Whatever your way is good, that's the best way.
Yeah. There's a
And
million ways to do it, and there's no wrong way. I don't.
right.
People
Yeah.
will argue with me on that, but there is no wrong way.
There isn't.
As
No,
long as
there
it's
isn't a wrong
working
way.
for you and you're getting the results that you want in the end, then that's not the wrong way.
Right. Yep.
I can sit here and tell you all the right ways, and you can say, but this is the way that's working for me, and it has nothing to do with what you just said.
Exactly. Yep.
So who
Other
am I
than
to
you're getting
argue
some
with you?
medication at the end of the day, at the end of the
Exactly.
grow, then it's all the best way is the way that you do it. And you
Yeah,
can
if
look
you're
at other people's way and take from this person and take from that person and use a little bit of what you see, and get some advice from people and stuff like that and try new things. But ultimately, you end up refining your style and your way of growing and how you do it. And that's the best way to grow. It's the
yeah,
way you do it.
I look at the way I do it and go,
Yeah, like I wouldn't do that. Like my
no,
pH pen, I don't even know where it's at. It's on the floor somewhere.
it's
Uh,
leveling off your plants. Remember,
yeah, people be
you're
like, "Oh my
using it.
god, dude, you got to calibrate the pen. What are you doing?"
Yeah, his pH pen is like the matchbook that he folded up and tucked underneath the fucking bar table.
Yeah,
Stop it from
exactly.
spilling your
Yeah,
beers.
yeah. So
But yeah,
just keep on growing. That's all I can
hell
say.
yeah, absolutely.
But
But
all right,
yes,
I'm gonna go. Let some other people on.
it
I'll be
sounds
back
good,
next
man.
Friday, and hopefully these will be a lot bigger and fuller and looking plump.
They're already getting there.
Oh
They're
yeah.
already getting there, and they're well on their way. So
Yep.
hell
Alrighty,
yeah.
thank you, and
All
bye,
right, brother.
friends.
Bye, friend.
Bye, friend.
Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna do
I love that
this
he
'cause
has his own little
he's got a
catchphrase.
catchphrase, yeah. So we're gonna
Yeah.
do this,
You showing
and
your garden?
then no,
Oh.
never, never. We're just getting set up because we got two cameras coming on now. Are they ready?
Oh.
Says
Ready.
yes. Here we go.
I don't have a catchphrase. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I can see Carl in the back. He's hustling. I'll give him a second to kind of get
Yeah,
to
well,
where he's got to get to.
Situated.
he was pressing in the kitchen, so he's
All
going
right.
into the room now. He just went in, so he should be just about ready.
I
So
see him making moves back there. I figured
yeah,
I'd give him a
He got
minute
a
to get to
thumbs
where
up.
he's got to get
yeah,
to.
he's been doing this for last couple hours.
Nice. Oh, we got a thumbs up already?
Yep,
Yes.
All right. Here we go. What up?
there he is. All
Gambit.
right, so we're starting with the gambit this evening.
Heck yeah.
This is the photo tent. And they've gotten a little bit bigger. I think I'm gonna run out of room in this tent pretty soon. Um, this silly rabbit Twerkleberry has decided she wants to try to take over and push everybody else out the way. So she's about twice the size she was before when we flipped her. So we'll just see. It's,
She's beautiful
just
though.
she is. She's just praying to the almighties. I don't. You know, she's a happy girl, pretty green colors, just
Yeah.
having a good old time in there. Um,
She just wants more room.
yeah, she just wants to take over. She's trying to push everything out the way. So probably won't be long till this one right here is ready. This is Carl's Topanga Canyon Pure Kush crossed with AK-47 crossed with Virility. So
Nice.
still, I don't even remember what he named it, but I think he finally named that strain. But when we got it, it was just the crosses, so I don't know. Um, and then, oh, we knocked the string off. In the middle there, you've got that's Chad's Westport's No Joke that's getting squished. But she is the frostiest thing in that tent.
I
I
was
tell
gonna
you.
say she looks very frosty already.
She
Yeah.
is. There, the cameras, of course, do it no justice, but there is frost all the way to the tips of every single one of those leaves. Um,
Nice.
I've
she
heard
is
that's a good
just,
squisher.
yeah, we're hoping so. So I don't really know. There's kind of she's got multiple different smells and stuff to her, so I don't really know what she's gonna taste like or anything, but it she looks really good so far. So, um, she's just got some good spacing and all of her little nodes are just even frosty down to the bottom. So, of course, I did
Nice.
strip a lot of that bottom stuff off, but there's still a little bit down there because I just like to play with them. So, um, and then the other two there on the right are the James Loud Feel the Rainbow. So we have one in
Nice.
the back that's a little bit further in flower than the one in the front. So they were flipped
Nice.
at the same time. So I guess just I think it's just because I tortured the other one a little bit more than the first. So who knows?
They're
But
just different phenos too, but it's funny how they do that. One grows so big and then the other one grows like half the size of it, and it's the same
yeah,
came out of the same pack. It's like, huh.
yeah. Well, I did a little bit different training on the two of these, um, but the one in the back has a just a better structure wise, but I really did more stripping on her.
Right.
So, other than the bottom, I kind of left the bottom to where it was just to see what it would do. But as far as all the fan leaves, I stripped them pretty much down to almost bare nothing, except for just the two very top leaves right on the top bud when I stripped.
Yeah.
So, the other one, I did more of a just a general defoliation and that's probably why she's got bigger and larger and wider leaves, and she just kind of stretched a little bit. So, but that may be what took her. It was a little bit of a difference. I figured maybe the one that I stripped completely down would have taken longer before she flipped a flower, but she didn't. She actually went into flower faster. So I guess putting that little bit of stress on her um, caused her to go into flower
Forced her
faster.
in, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't do much with photos. So,
That's all right.
okay.
We all start somewhere, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm just learning. I was telling Carl earlier. Oh, like there's my baby. This is the
Aw.
I'm growing an Angels of Darkness from AQ. That is for a
Nice.
grow along with a friend of mine on Discord. So we're growing several, like we're doing like a Halloween. It's a Don't Fear the Reefer.
Nice. I like it.
So
Yeah.
the skeleton is coming back. So I will be doing the bonsai skeleton again this year. So
Nice.
but yep, we got my arrow garden up and going again. She'll pretty soon be having a lot more in there going on, but right now she's only doing one. So um and
Nice. I like
then
it. You liking
yeah.
that little arrow cloner or like the little
Oh, I
arrow
love
growth
that
garden?
thing. I love it, especially for the DWC. It makes it so much easier because I can get an
Yeah.
established root zone before I ever put it in the DWC.
Yeah.
So,
And it's already kind of like acclimated to the water. It's not like you're going from dirt or cubes or you know what I
mhm.
mean into the water. Like you're already there. It's already
Yeah.
doing it.
So what Carl's got on screen now, that's the sea kelp. It's from Greenleaf Nutrients. We're that is
Huh?
the company we're actually getting ready to do a nutrient test with against the Strive that we already use. But in their sample pack, they have the sea kelp, which does a lot of root promotion. It's kind of like a, what everybody would use recharge and mycorrhiza and all that for, but it promotes strong root growth
I
and
like to use
viability, germination yields. Yeah, seaweed extract. So yes, it
similar. It'd be
yes probably has one or
same
two.
but different.
Yes, so that's actually what's in the arrow garden right now because
Nice.
we're trying this to keep because we weren't planning on using it when we actually test the nutrients, but it
Yep.
came with it. So because yeah, it's seaweed extract.
Yep.
So what we decided was we're going to try this to see if this is what we're going to run primarily in the arrow garden. So no matter which
Nice.
nutrients we pick, we're going to end up probably keeping this in the arrow garden.
Nice.
So,
That's
but
cool.
yeah. So, because if it's supposed to promote root health and growth, I would rather, do something a little bit different. So we're trying it with this one. And it seemed to be, I mean, that's only in one day. So that seed has sprouted and already has its first little set of leaves from the embryo on the first day.
Yeah. I would
So
love to
we're
see you do use the Hygrozyme lineup. Not necessarily like their nutrients, but like their enzymes, their beneficials, the high shield, stuff like that. I would love to see you use that,
mm-hmm,
especially in hydroponics, because the enzymes, the Hygrozyme, it promotes like the whitest roots, the cleanest,
okay.
whitest roots. Like that's what it's for. It's supposed to go in there and it attacks all the bad bacteria on the roots that
Mm-hmm.
causes root rot, and it just eats that away and then turns it into available food for your plants. So,
Yeah. Hmm. I have to take a look at it, but
yeah.
this is the mega crop from the green leaf nutrients. These are the ones that we're actually going to try. So it's going to be there's a one part, and then we're going to use a one part with separate, and then we'll use a one part with the BK booster to see if it helps. And
Yep.
then we'll have another one that is the A and B mix. And then the fourth plant is going to be Strive. So we're going
Nice.
to be doing it's all going to be one strain just to keep it the same. So it's going to be the Gorilla Cookies from Fast Buds.
Cool.
So, because everything that we've run from them so far, we've really enjoyed. So, I just
Yeah.
figured, why not grow
So
4 more?
Lucas says
Uh,
I've been using their PK booster. And my buds have been bigger. My buds have never been bigger.
Awesome.
So
So good. So then I
that's good
probably
news.
and yeah, and that's what I wanted to see was doing just the one part and then seeing the one part on another plant with the PK booster to see if it makes that much of a difference. So, because I've
Yeah.
never used a PK booster, because I mean my nutrients, goodness gracious, if people look at the NPK rating on what I currently use, they'd say I'm like killing my plants because it's so
Right.
much. But um,
You
shout
know what
out
the one
to
thing that I really love about the nutrients that you use,
Hey
and I've
Ghost.
never used it before, so I can't speak on the way that it works, but the one thing that I really love about the nutrients that you use is how clean it is. It's
Mm-hmm.
crystal clear.
Yes. Yes, it is
So
clear. It's very clean. I don't have to worry about.
like
I
look at how
mean,
white
yeah,
those roots are already. And how clear that water is. Like most of the time you add nutrients into your water, it's pink and purple and green and
and
brown and
brown and
Yeah.
yeah.
blue and purple and it's all these different colors and there's no dyes or anything in that stuff. That's the one thing that I really, really like about it.
Yes,
And
and
truth
that's
be told, this water's from like what the set
yeah,
before it's like a month old. We've
Yeah.
just
yeah,
topped it off a
it
couple
is.
times.
It is.
Yeah.
She hadn't
There
needed
you
much,
go.
but yeah, I mean, we're trying different things with DWC, but we honestly with that one, I just she wasn't in the other tent, got completely lazy, hadn't even thought about it, and then she always had nutrients, so I wasn't paying attention to how old that nutrients in that bucket were. But as you can
Yeah.
see, she does not care.
It's not her
So,
here. No.
but yeah, see, and that's his Nova 91 from Irie Genetic. Oh,
Irvine,
Irvine. I always want to say Irie, but it's Irvine Genetics. Yeah.
Irvine seeds.
Ivory
Irvine seeds.
Ivory's a fun word to say.
Yeah, it is. It's Irvine seeds. So he because he's got the yeah, see, we haven't done any defoliation, no training, no nothing on her.
Yeah, I
Um
let my plants be plants. She only veg for was it 16 days,
yes.
and then
Yeah.
I flipped her to flower.
Hmm. So
And that was on the 7th. She's yeah.
yes. So she's doing great.
Yeah,
But
she
yeah,
looks good.
that's one thing I
Got a hell
really
of a
like
root ball
about
on her too.
yeah, I really like about
Yeah.
these nutrients is I mean, my the self-watering trays underneath, they don't get nasty, they don't really get dirty. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just I just kind of wipe them out and keep on going. It's not like it gets gross. We mix everything with the mixer that Carl made in the trash can. It doesn't get disgusting. I don't have to worry about it
Because it's
is
always
staining
circulated.
anything. Right. I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about it staining. See, we made nutrients, but we haven't watered yet, so that's it. It's just clear.
Yeah.
If you hit it at the
Basically an
right
arrow
angle,
mixer.
yeah, it looks if you hit it at the right angle, it looks like it's a little oily water, like a little bit oil layer right on the water. But that's it. Otherwise, they're clear and clean.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see what these other nutrients are. I think they actually have a little bit of color to them, probably when you mix them. But
I mean, I'm
um,
sure they probably do, but I mean, compared to some nutrients out there, like I mix my
They're
hydrozyme in
thank you,
there.
much.
Kathy.
I put that stuff into my self-watering trays, and I get like a buildup.
Yeah,
Like it
But
gets slimy over time. You're adding microbes and adding this and adding that, and it gets slimy after a while.
these
yeah.
are much
I
less
I mean,
expensive also than that other stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of the reason why we're trying it because we're trying different ways in the garden with growing to save money, to do what we can,
mhm,
but still get the best results. So that was one of the ones that we were going to try because it's one of the least expensive that um and Harry, no, we do not watch our CO2 levels because trust me, we breathe enough in that room. It's where we sleep and our animals are. We don't have to worry about CO2 in there.
yeah, and not only like the nutrient thing too. Back to that, it's not a bad thing to try other nutrients. Like you've been growing now for a couple years now, and you've been using the same nutrients the whole time.
Hmm.
They
Yeah,
work for you. There's nothing wrong with them. but it doesn't hurt to move into something else for a few minutes and see what that one does.
Right.
You might learn like, oh shit, this one does this better or something. Or you might end up mixing them later on and go, fuck, together they're unbelievable. They're unstoppable. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you might mix and match and piece some things together and make your own concoction. Like
Yeah.
possibilities are endless, really, like when it comes down to it. So
Yeah. You know,
What
and
I'm
we're
looking
always
at is I
trying.
can get what I'm looking at though is with that other stuff I can get more than twice as much of this for a third of what this costs. This one bag.
right.
And I still have to have a part B. You know, it's still you still have to have the other part of it. Whereas for this
Yeah.
That
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah
yeah.
yeah. And I'm trying to
So
save as much money as I can because it's tight around here.
I always enter into the Strive giveaways, but I haven't won yet.
They never
honestly,
run them.
I don't think anybody ever wins.
Oh
Because
no.
yeah, I don't. And yeah, I don't think they've ever given anything away. Who knows? But that's between you, me, and the wall and the internet. Um,
Right.
so I haven't seen anybody. They'll say a name, but it's in the emails. But yeah, I don't think
Yeah, it's
that.
never through Instagram. It's always through Instagram, but you got to click on it and then it goes to their website, and then you do it through their website, and then blah 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 blah.
They're
I've
just
Yeah,
never won.
it's
I don't know
clickbait to
about
get you to
anybody else.
buy.
Sure, it is for sure.
yeah,
I think the person that answers the emails is a AI bot also, but that's just
Probably.
because they don't answer your question. They just try to sell you more stuff.
yeah. It
Yeah.
answers your question to get you to. Oh, okay. Well, then here, maybe you need to try this. Here, which in turn means you need to buy more product.
I would love to
So,
try it if it was
Yep.
a giveaway winning. You know
mm-hmm.
what I mean? I
Yeah.
would definitely try it if I won it. And if I liked it, I would continue to buy it. But I mean, I don't like buying new things to try if I don't have to. I got a whole
Yeah,
closet full of shit that I can try, you know?
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I think a lot of it is honestly to get you on their mailing list, you know, to keep hitting you up
for
for,
sure.
you
Yeah,
know,
because then you end up
like,
getting
hey,
emails
buy
from
one,
them and stuff like that.
yeah, buy one get one sale. We're having an awesome sale. It's, you
That's
know,
right, Trey. Exactly.
mhm,
That's exactly what we're talking about. He
yeah,
joined one of their giveaways a year ago, and they're still hitting them up to buy their product a year
yeah. I
later.
mean, it's a
So
good
that's what it
product.
is.
I
That's what it's
mean,
all about.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
it's a good product. It's not. I don't put anything past them. It.
Yeah.
I grow phenomenal plants, and it's really good flower. But you know, it's.
But not all everybody has the magic water either. I mean,
Yeah, it
that's
does take my magic water and me sticking my finger in it. Sorry, guys.
yeah.
You know, I can't go to everybody's house and you can't all have my magic water.
Can you just mail me like
Mail you,
barrels
mail
of
you some of
water?
the water.
Yeah.
Just enough to get me through at least one plant so I can try it, right?
Yeah, like one
Hmm.
tenth's worth. Not a
Yeah.
lot, just like a couple thousand gallons. We should be fine.
I'm sure customs will flag that.
Yeah, the water.
Right?
Yes, they will flag the water. Hmm.
Yeah. And not only that, it cost me like $20,000 to ship it just because it'd be so heavy. And I'm
Yeah.
sure Trump would slap a whole bunch of tariffs. Oh, fuck, you want to send U.S. water to Canada? Oh, boy.
Yeah. Thank you, Curly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. So get back into these lovely ladies over here. In the 2x4, this is we've moved some stuff around. So goodness, this one is the Maui Wowie, isn't it? Or is that the Mimosa? Because we moved them. Maui Wowie. Yeah. Okay, I thought so. Um, the Shale and Puvel. I can't even talk, and I'm not high, guys. Hail and Shovel Grow Along on Discord.
Oh,
Um, this is the Nirvana Maui Wowie, and right in front of her is her little cut that I took, and it actually, for a while, we thought it was dead. No, not so
really?
much. She busted out. Now, and it's it is a cut. I'm gonna say it's a cut. It's not a clone because the Maui Wowie is an autoflower. I I don't know what she's doing. She's got a root zone going, so I'll see where she goes from there. She probably will hit flower very soon, because then she'll end up being about 2 or 3 weeks behind what Mama is behind her. So I just playing with it, want to see.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, my cat
What?
decided that we needed to get rid of the other autoflower cut that I took for the Mimosa Sunrise. She evidently sniffed out that it was dead anyways because it didn't root. But she decided, she was like, "Eh, no, Mom, you don't need to have this. It's dead." So
I'm
she
just
pulled it out for
defoliate
me.
this one for you.
Yeah, she just eliminated it for me. So, and this is
Average.
a cut that I took of the No Joke, um, because I'm gonna end up sending that to a friend of mine. So, no, it's
Nice.
fine. Go ahead. So I had actually already flipped it when I took the cut. So now it's just re-vegging, I guess. So before it took a little bit to get some
That's all
roots.
right.
So,
She's
but
young.
hey, yeah.
She's little. She'll bounce back.
Oh yeah, she is,
Yeah.
and she's already getting a root, and she's doing fine. So, um, and then the three in the black pots, those are those little mini solo cups that I started growing in that we had to end up just putting in bigger pots because, I mean, they were dying
Yeah.
and they were about a
But look at
quarter
them
of
now.
that size. Yeah, so they definitely wanted more space. Mini solos are not, they don't work in my garden. Solo cups barely work in my garden because there's just not enough room to grow.
Yeah.
So, it must be that magic water.
Not all of
And
us can be like Lowe's grows who keep plants in solo cups for 3 months.
yeah, I mean, I have two of them in solo cups now. And Carl has one in a solo cup. Now she seems to be doing okay. This is the Dank Daydream. Um, so, but she's just not as green and pretty, but she seems to be doing okay. She's doing what she needs to do, I guess.
Yeah.
So this front one is the Dosey Do by Greenpoint Seeds.
She's got a big
And
doinker on her though, that's for sure.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
really starting to thicken up too, for the last couple weeks. So she's looking pretty good. And then there is the this is the White Banana Kush. Um, so from Doomsday Seed, and she's doing great also. She's actually starting to lighten out a little bit because she actually does do quite a bit of changing colors as she starts to fade into flower. And then this is that Cajun crippler that Rue's always talking about. I had to
Look at the
grow one
leaves
and
on
try
that
it.
thing, eh?
Oh yeah, and
Got
Yeah.
she is,
interesting leaves on her.
yeah, and she is really frosty. Too. So not as frosty as the No Joke, but for a little bitty plant that looked like it was just about to die. Cause
The leaves are like super serrated on it.
yeah. So I think his leaves usually tend to get a little bit bigger and wider on his, but it may be due to the fact that she almost died before we put her in a bigger container. So
Well, and
sh
he's in hydro and it's different and
yeah, yeah, the DWC definitely makes a difference. So,
he's got a
um,
different environment. Like no matter you could grow the exact same way as Rue and it'd be different probably because it's a different state. It's a
yeah,
different environment.
different state, different nutrients, different environment. DWC is a little different. I do mine a little different than he does, but I mean, in the end, we as long as we both end up with flower that we enjoy, that's all that matters, right? Well, that
Exactly.
Carl
Different
enjoys.
water,
Um,
different water.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Magic water.
yeah. This little girl in the front left here, this is the uh IZI. That is the strawberry banana. Uh, Izzy, I don't know how they say it, um, but she is an autoflower. That's the one that's in the small little um peace pod is what I call her. Now the last time you saw her, her roots were just massive. Um, her roots got even bigger to the point where she completely tilted over and I couldn't get her to sit on there anymore. I had to actually rip her roots off.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
So I root pruned her.
No more carpet.
No, the carpet is gone. And honestly, she is still just as happy and carefree as before. I mean,
she's not upset about it at all.
no, she
No.
is not upset
No.
about it whatsoever. She is still green and happy. Um,
So crazy.
yes,
man.
Kathy, her roots were made for walking. So they walked right into the garbage can. Um, and then this is the two cups that are back here. This is the Goopy Banana from AQ. This is one of the solos that I have going in the back there. And
See what you got going on in your leaf right there?
yeah, I just noticed that the other day
I got
or
that's similar
yesterday.
to what mine looks like too.
Yeah. So I'm not quite sure, and I'm wondering if it's more of a oh yeah, look. And this dear, that one is your runts times runts. Is that correct? Irvine Seeds, I know. Yes, that's his OC runts. Um, so like I said, I don't I look at his plants and train them, but I don't necessarily remember which ones are which on his side. This is the one that's a Nova 91 crossed with runts. So we put his in one of those small containers. Now it was not in a mini solo before. It just went straight into that little black plastic pot. So she's been flipped to
Nice.
flower and seems to be happy. And then he just flipped this one to flower, and that's also his other Nova 91 that he's growing in cocoa. So those are all still
Nice.
his Irvine seeds.
Nice. Oh, it
Yep.
looks really good.
Mhm. Yeah,
That
she was in the 2x4 before, and now she's switched over. Oh, there he is. And then there is the massive leaf on his Nova 91. Yeah.
that's crazy. Looking good. Looking
Yep.
good.
Yep.
And then last but not least, these are my this is my auto tent. Um, all autos in here. It's changed a little bit since last week. So the strawberry gorilla that was in the front right corner is gone. She got chopped down. Um, and she
Look at the
honestly,
color.
yeah,
Wow.
she is in the Herbs Now dryer. She was massive. It was that was a challenge. So um, it took me almost all night just to get her cleaned up to put her in the Herbs Now. But I'm really looking for. Smells phenomenal. And this one is the wild berry crack from Doomsday.
Looks so
So
good.
yeah. So question: have either one of you had a really super purple strain where your trichomes are also purple?
Had purple leaves, but not like actual purple bud
I've had
yet.
purple bud like that outside.
Yeah, I find it really difficult to tell
Yes.
how good the trichomes are. Like if you're looking at trichomes to know when to harvest, and I'm like, damn it, they're purple. How do I?
They're purple, but they should still kind of have that like clear purple and then milky purple. Do you know what I mean? And then they'll
Yeah,
get
Like a
kind of like that
cloudy.
amber tinge to them, but
it's
it's
Yeah.
so
so hard to
difficult to
see. You got to
tell.
look so close in order to see it.
Yeah,
My
it's.
goal in that situation would be go for as little clear as possible
Mhm.
and go as milky as you can because it's hard to see when they turn to amber. So my goal there would be to go as little clear as possible and more of the milky side because it's got a bit of a different color to it when it goes milky to when it's clear.
Yeah. Well, most of my
But
purple
it's
ones have
still
always
hard to see.
had, yeah, even if they had purple bud, they just still had white and milky trichomes. They weren't purple
Yeah.
trichomes. Well, this one
Yeah.
has purple trichomes, but not all of them. So I'm looking at the white to clear ones to really tell.
That's all you can really do.
And then I'm also looking at the leaves because I find towards the end, the leaves will actually have more amber trichomes on them before the buds will. So I start
Yes, the
looking at the
leaves.
leaves first.
Some of the leaves will change halfway through flower, and they'll be amber already. So it's hard. It's really hard to tell off the leaves. Like I always recommend to people when they're checking trichomes, don't even look at the leaves. But you're in a bit of a different
Yeah,
scenario where it's kind of hard to tell on the flower, but it's also hard to tell on the leaf because if you're going off of the leaf, it might be you might chop it down because they're all amber, but they might have those trichomes might have been there 2 weeks before the trichomes on the actual flower itself because they
yeah,
show up on there. You can see them sooner on there. They might not have shown up faster, but there's more of a surface area that you can see them on. Plus, they're under the light. Plus, they're under the wind, and they've had more of a chance to mature faster than the ones that are like tucked up tightly in those buds, right? So it's hard to go off the leaf.
yeah. I started looking at it. It's only got a few amber, so I'm like, okay. So then that tells me that the buds are gonna start ambering up
Soon,
soon.
yeah.
So that way I
Yeah.
know I'm looking more towards, okay, now let's look at the buds. Let's look more at the clear or the white ones. Let's, kind of see where we're at. So it still does. I know
Yeah.
it's not ready quite yet because it still has a couple of clear ones. I'm looking more towards the middle of the plant, not so much towards the top, because I
Yeah.
always try to judge more in the middle. Because the tops, of course, usually closer to the light, going to be done a little sooner, and I don't
Sure.
mind if
Yeah.
those go a little further than the ones towards the
Yeah,
middle.
I find the
But
ones that are more exposed are gonna
hmm
mature faster. That's why the leaves go a lot faster because it's on a flatter surface than the actual flower itself.
yeah,
So they'll
so
always mature faster. But
yeah, and then that's that Mimosa Sunrise, the other pail and shovel that's in the middle. We moved her over to give the rest of them a little more room because 2x4 was getting a little crowded too. And
nice.
then the last of the May the 4th be with you grow along is in the front there. That is the auto orange. And goodness gracious, we figured something out with this girl. And she was the one that always had the big, tall, huge baseball bats. I find out that the smaller I make her, the more dense her buds get as well.
Hmm.
So I. Because I beat her up more than I beat the rest of them up, and man,
Yeah.
you could barely squeeze this girl. She's got such dense buds, and I'm just like, okay,
He just wants to
so
produce.
I can't not do anything, but I can't go too hard, so I kind of have to go somewhere in the middle. Okay. So
Oh, looks good though.
yeah, I mean, but she is doing awesome. And
We're
As
gonna
then
long
try
as
her
your
in
environment
DWC soon.
yeah, he wants to grow her in
nice.
DWC, which
And as long as your
Soon.
environments are dialed in, then you don't necessarily have to worry too much about your buds being too dense that they're gonna bud rot or mold or anything like that.
yeah,
It's when you're having a hard time with your environment is when that becomes a problem. But if you're pretty well dialed in and your environment is good, then dense nugs are great.
yeah. Yeah, so I think she'll be fine, but I may get another fan in there
A little
just to
bit
get a
more
little more air
airflow in there.
movement on her,
Yeah,
especially just to point it directly at her. So
yeah.
um now that girl right there in the back, that is the big sister to that strawberry banana that's in the peace pot. So she's in a 2-gallon cocoa. So she's doing really well too. And then in the middle, that one there. That one is my 1-gallon DWC. That is the Fast Buds, that mystery bean that is, gosh, that thing's probably about 4 feet tall by now. Um, so, but she's doing good. I mean, I I can't complain about a 1-gallon DWC that's just as big, if not bigger, than my 5-gallon in the back.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
that's your favorite, that grape dumpster juice.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
she's probably got at the most about a week left. She may not be on the show by the time we come around again. So, but she
Looks really
is.
good though. Looks
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
yeah. And I can tell you the tent does not smell like a dumpster. But
Doesn't
right
smell like
now,
trash in there? No?
no, it doesn't actually. At the moment, I think it's a mixture of the berry and the auto orange because it's very creamy.
Nice.
So, but yeah, there's a lot in there that I think is just kind of overpowering her. But like you were saying before, she smells some, but she doesn't smell as much. She does have a smell, but not a ton. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's that strawberry gorilla. Um, so, but we did have a plant that did the same thing, that she didn't smell that much, but once we let her cure, for 2 to 3 weeks, the
Once you
smell
finally
really
let it
came
go.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
It's
like
a
it
That's the
didn't.
permanent
thing
marker.
too.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
smelled like
smell to this
plant.
plant, but you gotta like really like crack it open to get that smell.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't want to cut it
Yeah.
too short, Cece, but we
Oh
got
no,
we
you're
got
fine. You're fine. I know you
three
got
more
a
people back
background.
there,
Yep.
Yeah.
and one of their lights shut
And
off at 11 o'clock. So
Yep.
all
we
right.
And I gotta be off by 11 too, so.
yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Bye,
so we
everybody.
got
Sorry
we
we
got
took
some
so
Absolutely.
people back.
long.
Y'all have a good night, and everybody have a
You
good
as well.
weekend.
You as well.
All
All right,
right.
you guys have a good weekend.
You too. Bye bye.
Good night.
Nate,
All right.
you ready to jump
All
in the next
right.
one?
Yes,
I'll be
yes.
right back. Just jump in the next one.
Okay. All right. I said the order. Let's see. See if he's ready. Yo, yo.
What up?
What's going on?
Man, I am at the pregame, I would say, for DecaFest, which is the first annual Minnesota festival, I guess, in Taylor's Falls, Minnesota. So, Mini Cannabis,
Nice.
Grandpa Grows, any of you guys that are from Minnesota, you should come check it out. They got
Oh
a
yeah.
raffle, they got a dab table, a flower table. This is the first of its kind of thing in Minnesota because it just became legal last year.
Nice.
Food stand, music, uh, flower for sale, all different kinds of stuff. So anybody around the area, definitely check it out. It's called DecaFest. And look up Deca Al on Facebook. He delivers across the country, across the state, whatever. He's been backed up by a significantly wealthy person to put on stuff like this. So we're just wrapping up
Nice.
out here. So sorry.
No, that's all
I'm
good,
going to
man.
upload a
Oh,
video
no,
to
no.
my channel on when I get home, so you guys can check it out. Did you get that video that I sent you, or two of them?
I did. I did. I
Good.
didn't put them
Did I
both
make
in.
a
I put
fool out of
the
myself on the
last one
first
that
one?
you sent.
Sorry, what's
I
that?
didn't put the first one up. I didn't put the first one up. I put the second one up. I thought you were trying to replace it, so I just put the second one up.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best one. I kind of looked like an idiot on the other one, but you know, it showed that it's really not strapped down to nothing, right?
Yep.
Anyways, cool. Hi,
Yeah,
everybody.
I'll play that video while you're here.
Okay.
And it does have it does have the talking in it. So I left the talking in it. Normally I
Okay.
mute it, but you were talking and kind of telling what the plants were. So
Yep.
I'll
I'll just keep my mouth shut.
it'll probably mute us to be honest. But
Okay.
all right, here we go.
These are recently ungadgeted plants. That one, when gadgeted and stretched out, is 10 feet wide. Golden goat. This one here is the bag seed. That one there is purple punch lemon drizzle. That one there is cream cheese.
Nice.
Beast.
Nice editing there.
She is.
Cool.
Looks good,
Yeah,
man.
basically that's what I could do in a minute.
No, I like it. I like they're super wide, but they're nice and low. I like it.
Yeah, should be
Yes.
pretty impressive when they flower.
Yeah, you're gonna have a million tops on there. It's gonna be every plant is a sea of green. So
Right? It should be about 50 feet or so, I suppose. There is going to be a little bit of a path, I think, between some of them, but that space that I have there is about 50 feet wide or 50 feet long.
nice. You're gonna fill it. It's gonna
Yep.
look like one big field.
Yep. I hope so.
Oh, that's cool.
That is.
Looks good,
But
man.
yeah. Anyways, that's all I got. I appreciate it. What do you think about that one, though? I picked it up over my head, man. World's largest plant ever picked up over the grower's head.
Crazy.
Right on.
It's like the Stanley
Thanks.
Cup.
I've been doing a few dabs and all kinds of other shit so far last hour or so. So I'm ripped.
Oh, you're good. You've been sitting back there for a while. I saw you at the beginning. You were out there with a bunch of people and stuff like that.
Yep.
But,
Those are all. That's
yeah.
all the crew that's going to be running this place tomorrow and Sunday. So come on out, man. I had some of the most amazing burgers here. I know there's going to be quite a turnout, but that raffle is pretty huge, man. They got every kind of Puffco thing I've seen, a volcano. He spent 45 grand on this thing, so
Damn. Nice.
you know, show up for him. Deca Al, man. And then I told everybody here, you know, shout out to Garden Cultivation, and they'll be watching right now.
Hell yeah, man. We
Awesome.
appreciate
Thank you so
that.
much.
Right, yeah. Let's get to
Yes.
1,000, right?
Hell yeah. I
Like
want to
and
give stuff
subscribe.
away.
Yeah, I know. I want to win some of that stuff. Just like I bought
Absolutely.
this raffle stuff here. I want to win the tent. They got 2 tents, some genetics here too, nutrients, everything. So anybody
Nice.
that's in the area, Taylor's Falls, come on out. A day pass is $39 or $29 or something like that.
That's a great deal, man. Like you can't go
Yeah.
anywhere for $40 anymore. So
No,
I mean, you
hell
go
no.
out, you spend the day, you have a good time, you see some cool people, have some dabs while you're at it, and enjoy
Yep.
your day.
They were very generous. So I
Yeah,
couldn't be
that's cool.
happier. Although my
Cool,
company here had to stay sober for the most part, so I appreciate that. I've known
Sucks
her
to
a
be
long
them.
time, 52 years. In my 53 years,
Oh,
I've known her.
shit.
That's my sister.
Nice.
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 Right on.
Yeah, sisters can be a pain in the ass, but sometimes they're awesome.
Nah, sometimes. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I got 3 sisters, so I get it.
Only one to ever know. So do I. Right on. I'll let you guys go.
Hell yeah,
Thanks.
man.
Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Thanks for popping in,
We
and
appreciate
we'll talk to you
Thank
soon.
you.
I think he's gone.
Adios.
He's frozen.
I think so. Oh, no. I think.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't
later,
know. I'll
brother.
shut it off. It ain't my phone.
I got you. Hell yeah. All right, we got one more garden chilling in the background. They had like a Canadian argument. They're like, "No, you go. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go. It's my. I'll leave. You go." They had like a super Canadian argument. Neither one of them are Canadian, but we'll bring on the last remaining.
Well, you know, I was just
Mr.
trying
Dank.
to be friendly, just trying to give our brothers a chance to show their plants too. No, I've been busy today. I worked late and then just got my tent set up in my new place over here. So, you know, the first thing I had to get set up was my tent, of course.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But
Beds come last.
yeah, I mean everything else. Yeah, well, I did get my bed set up. I got the Xbox plugged in for after the show. So
Yeah, 10 Xbox, 10 beds.
we
Smart
will
move.
reconvene in Los Santos after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm having some problems with my plants too, guys. It's not just you guys. Remember, I thought I had I was using too much CalMag, and I mean I'm still getting spots and the leaves are burning up on them. And I mean, I'm using like half strength nutrients, like it, especially like right here. You see that?
Question.
Yeah.
Question. Are you using Monster Bloom?
No, actually, I haven't used it the past couple waterings because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting burned from that. Because I remember
But
what
you
you
were-
said.
But you were using Monster Bloom.
At the tiniest and minute amount, man, like not even a quarter dose, and I only gave it one. And dude, look at this. I moved it today, and after I moved it, it started not being very happy. It took a half an hour ride in the car, and now I got limbs that are falling down. I had to tie one up over here. It's a mess, man. And like I said, I've tried everything. I don't know what's going on.
Whoa.
Oh,
Just what happened?
yeah. See, even the camera doesn't like it.
Bunny is touching
But,
buttons.
I mean, the nugs, like you said, the nugs, they're fattening up. It's still got a month to go. And we're
and
getting
those
lots of
you got some
trichomes.
you got some good sized nugs on there, considering you still got another 4 weeks.
Right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I mean, it's got plenty of nugs.
Your plant. What do we figure? Your plant was almost 1 week to the day ahead of mine.
Right. So yeah, I'm just not like it. Look, it's almost like the whole plant is falling over right now. The whole thing is kind of leaning. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, we gotta get that straightened out real quick. And I talked to Connor over at Gambit Growing. My new 3x3 should be here sometime next week, which is nice.
Nice.
So that'll give me a little more room to play in here. I also, since I'm in an apartment now, I had to get a carbon filter, and it works beautifully. I've never used one before. I always had the exhaust going out my window, and I'm telling you what, this thing, I can't smell this at all with my door closed on here. And this thing reeks. I mean, this thing straight smells like sour, dirty feet. Like it's really really coming along scent wise. Yeah, it's really coming along. Yeah,
Cappy
it's
says
definitely
maybe just a
stressed.
little bit of stress. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a little stressed. And like I said, and another thing I found out, make sure you guys are calibrating your pH pens regularly. I knew something was off when I was mixing my nutrients the other day. My pH was off by almost 1, and I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And I thank goodness I checked it. Instead, at first I added pH down, and I put way too much in. You know, I know how much I'm supposed to put in there each time, or roundabout, to get close. And I'm like, wait, this ain't right. So yeah, guys, make sure you are calibrating those pH pens like once every 3 months at least, because they do get knocked out of whack.
Even more than that.
Really, I do mine like once every couple months or so. Oh, once a month. All right. So yeah.
The Blue Lab pens, they actually have a check mark on them that lasts for 30 days, and then the check mark disappears to remind you to recalibrate your pen. But like Bunny always resorts back to these, no matter how expensive or how good her pH pen is. She always resorts back to the drops.
I like my drops.
Yeah,
and
I'm
drops are what
colorblind.
I started with, and I've always kept drops kind of on the back burner.
You don't get the exact measurement, but you get an idea. Like it's not
You
going
get
to
close.
tell you 6.2, but it'll tell you it's between 6.0 and 6.5.
And that's the same with pH pens. I mean, they're not completely exactly, but it gets me close enough. So yeah, look, this one I actually tied off to the pole with a wire and just had it kind of laying there right now until I figure out what the fuck to do. Because I'm probably going to have to make some kind of trellis in here. I didn't want to have to do that, but I'm going to have to do something with this because it's not.
Harry says, even if you're colorblind, you can still read the scale with what you see. And he's absolutely correct because it's got the numbers right here. It's got all the colors.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So you just put the liquid container, you put the container, it comes with a little clear container like this, and you just
Okay.
put it up to the marks and you just match the color, and it might come out in shades for you if you're colorblind. Match
Right.
the shades. If this shade is close to this one, then that's where you're close to, you know?
Yeah, I could do that
So just
for sure.
just as like a precautionary, like a second set of hands almost, you know, it's like a
Right.
little helper in the garden.
So yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm having it really started drooping after I moved it today for the car ride. It was
Yeah, I
pretty
was getting
crammed in the
bumped around
car.
and stuff.
I mean, this did not fit even in an SUV very well on the seat. Like it was still hitting the ceiling, cramped down. Like, yeah, it was not really
Should
liking the
just need
car
a
ride.
couple
So,
days.
but like I
No,
said, man,
give it a couple
okay,
days. Give it
yeah,
a couple days. She'll bounce back. I mean,
yeah, I'm not really too worried.
it's like you just went in there and just shook the whole plant around, you know, like you put her through a
Yeah,
little bit of a windstorm. Is basically
yeah.
what happened. She's a little soft, her cell walls are a little broken down maybe, but
And it wasn't, and she
she's
wasn't
getting
the
heavy too.
healthiest. Yeah, and she wasn't the healthiest at the time of moving it. So that's a little added stress right there, you know. Um, Stress these things out, and they're gonna respond. They're not gonna respond well.
Yep.
Nope.
So yeah, but that's just it. Like it's like you said, it's not affecting the buds. The buds are still swelling up. They're still getting
Yep.
bigger. They're getting nicer, and that's what we're growing. We aren't growing leaves. And I'm glad to show sick plants and help people see what not to do. I know I fucked it
That's
up with
what
the
it's all
cow
about.
mag.
But that's what it's all about, man. Like none of
Yeah,
us are perfect. None of us are professionals.
and it's
You
a
know, we do
learning
what we
thing, man.
do. This is our hobby. This is, you know, we like doing this and it's fun. But every one of us in the chat, everybody on the screen, we all make mistakes constantly. It's
Oh
about how
yeah,
you come out of those mistakes and what you learn from those mistakes is what makes you a better grower.
right.
So
And another thing,
mistakes are just as important as the best grow that you've ever had.
right?
Because without mistakes, you'll never get better. You'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again. If you make mistakes, you learn, you get better, you figure shit out, then you might be able to help somebody else in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and another thing is this is a land race, and I was always told that land races do not grow well, not ideal indoors. They're meant to grow in the areas that they're in, outdoors, getting sunlight. And I think I actually heard Rob from CLTV talk about that, this morning or yesterday? Talking about
Mm.
land race strains and, how the best way to grow them and shit. So, yeah, I mean, it could be it's definitely a combination of things, but yeah, that's how I learn. That's how I learn what to do next time, what strains to grow. You always do your research and see what grows best where. But
Absolutely.
I'm still gonna get something out of it. I'm still happy with it. I don't care. Don't matter.
Yep.
I'm having
You
fun.
She's
should
beautiful
be
still.
happy with it.
Yeah,
I
Yep.
yeah.
got I got a
And
little
you also
video
have
from
an
you earlier.
outgrow.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
You also have an outdoor
Buddy
Roll,
was
grow.
roll
thinking the
that
same
beautiful
thing.
green footage.
Yeah, hell yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wrong
All
format.
right.
Kind.
This is my 9 foot tall lady now. These are my four right
Nice.
outside back. Yeah, it's a Christmas tree. Um, they're all just absolutely amazing. I'm loving them. I hated moving away from them. Now I'm gonna go through withdrawals from my plants, but yeah,
Yeah.
they are absolutely gorgeous. I have to defoliate these things once a week. I have to take off the fan leaves, otherwise they just get so bushy. And I didn't plan on them
Yeah.
getting like that. I thought they were auto flowers, so of course they don't have enough space. But I take off a limb here and there, giving plants enough room to grow, so they're not growing into each other, trying to keep away from that powdery mildew.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're going great. So I can't.
That's good.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
No, you
So yeah,
shouldn't. They look
yeah,
gorgeous. They're looking good.
yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So yeah, figure I'd stop in and say hi. Like I said, I'm in
I like
process of moving.
I like your WWE sticker.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that was left there by the last person that had this room.
Cool. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
probably end
that.
up staying up there though. I don't know how to get that off. So yeah, I got to decorate the room. Still got to get stuff. I was just so tired after work. I grabbed the bare essentials and said, "I'll come back tomorrow and grab the rest of my shit."
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a half an hour
You get
away.
over there what you need. You get all the stuff you need, and then
I
the rest
got
comes after.
got to defoliate my plants again. I've got to hit them with the optic foliar tomorrow. Let's see here. I fed them. They're not due for a feeding yet. They are. I am seeing pistol hairs all over. So yeah, like I said, all 4 of those are female, which is nice. But yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I can just still take care of my plants, and it's not a big deal. And then still have one for right now. I just got this one in here. I'm gonna set the 5x5 up once I get everything rearranged. But
Nice.
yeah. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the summer, seeing what it brings. If the plants survive, man, this powdery mildew and shit is just eating me alive. I'm hating it.
But what did you do?
I sprayed my plants with milk, a diluted milk
And
solution.
how did that work for you?
And I haven't had any powdery mildew on my R2 Dank 2. And I would come out every morning
Nice.
and a couple leaves would have spots on it every morning. I haven't seen it, past 3-4 days? So there's got to be something to that.
There is.
But along with that, I'm hitting it with neem oil and I'm hitting it with the optic foliar. I do 1 a week. So
yeah, I always recommend definitely hitting it with more than one thing, not necessarily the same thing. One thing might be great, but then you do it 2 or 3 times, and then whatever it is that you're spraying for, whether it's pests, fungus, whatever, then it'll start getting immune to it. So you got to kind of switch things up and trick it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, because they will build up a tolerance, so especially the bugs. You know, I spray in between with bugs and stuff too.
They will get immune to it eventually. So mix it up. 1 week this, next week this, or every couple weeks, whatever your regimen is, whatever you're doing, always mix it up a little bit. Trick it.
For sure.
Stay on top. Stay one step ahead of whatever it is you're spraying for.
IPM is the key, especially like I know Taz was having trouble with it. We talked about it the other night. I'm sure a lot of other people are too, because my grow store has not had any Lost Coast plant therapy in for like the past month.
It's
like I can't get my hands on it up there. So yeah, it's bad.
It's this year.
It is. It's every day. Literally every day for the past probably 2 months we've had a thunderstorm. Almost every single day, including today.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
When the humidity gets this out of control, you never know. A storm could be super clear skies, beautiful outside, and the next thing you know, boom, thunderstorm.
I got poured on at work all day today. Yeah. And then the sun come out and bake you, set the humidity to 80%. It was lovely.
It was fucking cold today, man. I went to work today in a t-shirt and I was frozen till almost lunchtime.
Must have been nice.
Man, it was so crazy. Like it's been so hot. It's been like if I had to take a guess, I'm not good with Fahrenheit, but I would say like in the high 80s, 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every day for like the last like 3-4 weeks, and it was
Same here.
75 today. Like it was just like, oh.
Well,
Not that I was complaining. It was
nice.
It was nice to cool down a little bit finally.
I
but
heard
it was a big change.
Is it next week that we're getting a heat wave? They said like Chicago, Illinois is supposed to be like 110. That's without the heat index.
Yeah,
like
which means that we're going to get
Ohio's going to be 100 plus. So yeah, that should be real fun. So
yeah,
everybody make sure
our temperatures are going to switch. You're going to go super hot,
and
we're going to get cold and rainy.
Like
you guys have been all year. So maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, send some down this way if you do. This shit is bad. It is no good for anybody's plants. It's not good for your health. I mean, you got to think about it. If you're not comfortable out in this shit, then your plants aren't comfortable either. Like this is like not only that high heat and the high humidity, it's going to suffocate them. Like it's just transpiration's not going to be, You know, nature always takes care of that BPD. I had somebody ask me a question not long ago saying, well, how do I control my BPD outdoors? You don't. Nature controls it. Like nature just kind of balances shit out somehow. I can't really explain it sometimes, but yeah, man, these conditions are terrible, and that powdery mildew is so bad because these thunderstorms, like you said, they'll pop up 1 minute, next minute the sun will come out, hit those wet leaves. That's your recipe right there. You got those spores, you're done for. And then with all the wind and the
you
storms
hit
and
certain
spread those spores.
temperatures. You hit certain temperatures, and that's like the breeding grounds for certain bacteria.
And the bugs, because of the
And the
humidity and the
bugs,
heat,
yep.
I can't walk outside my yard without getting my ankles tore up by bugs. I've never seen anything. I haven't seen anything like this in years, at least. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The world's coming apart at the seams, bro.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, we're gonna let you go for now. And
Sounds good.
we got a couple of our videos quickly to show, and we're gonna wrap her up.
All right,
Probably like a minute or two after 11, but we're gonna wrap her up right around 11 o'clock. So
I'm gonna go
the
smoke
last guest
one,
of the night.
and we'll meet back over on Los Santos.
Yeah, we will. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Shit. We'll see who gets who first.
Have a great night.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right, brother.
Great to see everybody in the chat.
Bye.
Make sure you tune in Monday, Dr. Danknug Show.
Yes.
Monday.
Yes.
See you guys.
7 p.m. Eastern
7 p.m.
Standard Time.
Eastern.
Yes.
All right, peace.
See you, everybody.
Hell yeah. All right. So, Bunny and I do have videos of our garden, so we are going to do Miss Bunny's first. But now.
So these are some of the outdoors. The beginning were a couple of autos. Those were the ones that were in my tent that got kicked out. And these are clones. They are the California Kush. They're getting bigger and bigger. Can't wait.
They are getting bigger. And those ones that you kicked out of your tent, they were like stunned. They didn't want to do anything in your tent.
They didn't want to do nothing.
And then as soon as you put them outside, they were like, "Oh, thank you." And they were just like spread their wings, spread their branches. They were happy when you put them out there.
Yeah, and the
it was
autos are
amazing.
doing good. Like they got some height on them, and they haven't started to flower. They're not flowering yet, so they should
And when
be
they were in your
decent
tent, you were
size.
like, "Oh my God, they're not doing anything. They've been in the
Oh,
same
no.
spot for like 2 weeks. They haven't grown. They were alive. They
Oh.
looked healthy. They just weren't getting bigger, right?" And then you put them
Yeah.
outside,
And
and
they
it was like
loved it.
that's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah. What you got
All
growing
right.
on?
This here. So I did do a defoliation on the Lola psychosis. These are the ones the ones that we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm about probably 25 days into flower now. There's a few
Okay.
leaves on there that aren't happy,
They
but
look good.
for the most part, they're doing all right. And then these ones
Yeah.
here in the back, these are the ones that you can kind of see most of that damage on the leaves that I was talking about. I don't know if I really showed it too much, but they're the blueberry ice cream from the Outlaw seeds. And I mean, they're
Nice.
growing nice. The flowers are growing nice. And like the plants, for the most part, look healthy, but there's those few leaves on there that are turning brown. I wish I actually had zoomed more in on it. I had just watered them. I just watered them before I did that. So usually when I water my plants, they get a little on the droopy side. So I wanted to take the video before they kind of um, drooped. So I took the video
Yeah.
really quickly before that happened, and maybe I'll try to take a quick video like today or tomorrow, whatever. Just so I could show you guys next week what that leaf looked like that I was talking about, where I said it kind of looked like the one that Cece had. Little bit different, but very similar, and I don't know 100% what's going on with it. I feel like it's phosphorus. deficiency. That's the closest thing that I could match it up to, but there's so many that look similar to it. And it just depends on the severity of what you got going on. You know what I mean? Like the severity of mine looked more like the phosphorus deficiency, but it looked similar to like 5 other things. So it was really, really difficult to kind of match it up. So I upped my nutrients a little bit, made a couple really, really small changes, and I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that it's not a toxicity and I'm now upping my nutrients and I'm going to fuck them up even more. But it seems to be mostly that one in the back right corner that's affected by it. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. We shall see.
Yes,
Harry
sir. Well,
says
thank you
potassium
guys.
and magnesium. Okay, okay. I'll definitely look into that. I don't think it's potassium because I've given extra potassium. I think it's phosphorus, but I'm not counting it out. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not counting it out. I will definitely look into that for sure.
Yeah.
Magnesium, that's a great possibility though. Too much cal will block phosphorus. I don't think it's too much calcium because I haven't added extra calcium. That makes sense. But again, maybe I got something else going on that's causing a lockout or something or other, and maybe it's given too much of one thing and not enough of something else. I mean, this is where it gets complicated. Lockouts happen, and then the nutrients are available, they're just not uptaking them because of other things going on, causing other problems. But to me, it looks like root damage. That's a possibility too. All of these are definitely great suggestions. Usually the yellow around the outside could be buildup. What's the EC if for no? See, I don't check my EC. I don't check my EC at all. All I do is check my pH, and I give the nutrients to the plants as they kind of recommend it. EC of runoff. I'll have to double check that. I don't usually check my EC, but I'll look into that. Foliar feed with Epsom. That's a good idea. That wouldn't hurt anyways. pH runoff. I'll check the runoff. You know what's funny is I tell everybody when they come to me with any problem, it doesn't matter, Bunny. What do I say to them?
Check your runoff.
Right. Harry's taking me to school on my own lessons over here. I appreciate that. It's
But
good to be humbled once in a while.
I do have to go. So, thank you all for being here tonight. And hope we see
Yes,
you
yes.
on Wednesday. We have Miss Flower Fox coming on.
Be a fun show.
Yes.
Be a fun
Yes,
show.
sir.
Oh yeah. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Have a great night.
Peace.